Hi there. I thought I'd just give a first impression review of the AFS Silk 650 on the UHM Carbon 85 mast. The reason I want to give a review is I've got nothing to do with AFS at all. I've just purchased it from Ollie from Carved in New Zealand, and he had a demo session a couple of weekends ago, bringing his gear around and had a go, and I was really impressed with the gear. And I've just had a first long session on the water, and yeah, my first feelings about this wing for kitefoiling, as I couldn't find any other kitefoiling videos online and on YouTube or anything. It's certainly a different design from one that I've used. I've been using the Armstrong MA 800 on their 935 high modulus mast, and that's been really good, but this mast and setup is stiffer. I'm definitely sure of that. It's very, very rigid. It's got a lovely sound to it. It's very thin, super light, and the turbicules, or however you say those things there, seem to work really well. It certainly handles chop beautifully, and you'll see in the video where I've filmed a bit of stuff out on the water today. It was a very pleasant ride, and it's particularly riding swell and just cruising around, it's really good. I've got it set up on the inside setting for the stabilizer. It has two, one further back gives more stability, one makes it a bit looser. Ollie recommended that and it seems to be fine. It's a really nicely made product. It all fits together beautifully, and so overall very pleased with the this gear. I think it, because it's such high modulus carbon, so stiff, it is a bit more brittle than the Armstrong gear that I've got. I put it, had it just standing on the base upside down, and just went to get the bag and it dropped over, and where it hit, it sort of did chip it a little bit, not terribly, but just chipped it a tad, and I sanded it back and it's fine. But I think you may have to be a little bit more careful with it. First run out on the 650, probably 15 knots on 10 metre kite, quite powered up, cruising down the waves, very smooth on this foil, very nice kite, just drifting. It's gusty conditions, so it's on a bit on and off. There's not a lot of surf here, but it certainly turns beautifully. Nice and stiff mast. I've got the stabilizer on the closest to the wing setting, so it's a little bit more movable, a bit more twitchy, which is nice. Goes really well. Enjoying it. Very nice, easy to ride, super controllable this wing, and loves to turn and cut back. It's very stable, it's not pulling you up out of the water when you cut back, which is good. But yeah, I'm super impressed with this 650, really nice to ride. Super controllable. And the North Coast Zero is a pretty nice kite if you're after a foil specific kite. Has a lot of low end power, drifts beautifully. It's got a pretty big range. This one I kite from 8 to close to 20 knots. That's a 10 metre, and it's as powerful as my 13 metre reach for foiling, so really good.
Very nice. So it is super cruisy, quite controlled. It's got a reasonable amount of lift, so it's a bit more powerful than the MA800s in terms, well, more powerful, but got a lot more lift. I've put it further back on my board. It's still getting up real easy. So the 650 is definitely comparable to the 800. Quite a lot of power. It's a pretty flat sea state today, so pretty easy to just cruise around, which is nice. Good to get used to all these conditions, but we do get a bit of this anyway, so good 12 to 15 knots sea breeze.